Hey guys, I'm kind of new at this video making type crap, so I wanted to make a video on Starbound, and I've gotten pretty far on this character, probably 30 plus hours. I'm not very far, as I'm only on the third boss, whatever, you know. But it doesn't look like it, but that is actually a girl. Yes, I play as a girl. I have a few hints for you, so let's get to it. You hold shift, it makes blocks smaller. If you didn't know that, I do. How this little area is set up is so you can, like this guy right here, you can shoot out without anyone coming in. Now why I enclose myself is, one, monsters can't get in, and I want to also show you, see how the bed is right there, it's flashing. Push E and you're out of the cage, or any other place you could be stuck at. What this is it stops shooting there, you can shoot through there, and it stops there. You get a little bit more wider range if you get right up next to it. But shooting at it, it'll bounce off, whatever. And electricity won't hurt the block, as to where normal bullets will eventually break this block. Like that. So, let's do a little bit more basic stuff. Left click is mine the foreground. Right click is the background. Same thing with placing. Right click, fill in the background. And obviously, left click is placing in the foreground. What I have set up here, if the storm stops dropping gravel everywhere, I have all the stim packs, and this is what they do. This blue one, see now, normally you can't jump that high. You can only jump about this high, maybe one more block. Yeah. So, but with this stim pack, oh, wrong one. The blue one, jump boost. Now you can jump that high. So, that yellow one that I stuck myself with, I go into this dark area. Doesn't look very dark because I'm glowing. Now I'm not. I'm kind of glowing from the jump boost, but see now I'm completely blind. If I'm in a darker spot, you know, going farther down, diamond pickaxe really helps. Now, yellow one, stick myself, and now I can see, which kind of helps right there. I can get coal, whatever. See the poison there? You can fill them in. Which comes to the next part of the segment. The red one is what you want to load up on as much as you can. Carry 50, 100, 1,000 if you can. Cause regeneration. Heal up. And the green one makes you go faster. See how fast I'm moving. Somehow gravel got into my base. Anyway, I'm running really fast, right? When it wears off, eventually. I'm done with you. Okay, it wore off. Now I'm walking normal speed again. Now, also, what I was talking about, the shift, where you can make these smaller, you also walk slow. That's where normal movement is running. That'll be useful if you're trying to get right on the edge. And let's go to here, get the gun out. You can almost shoot straight down. He stops being stupid. What's also useful is how there's a gap right there. You stand right there and shoot straight down. If you ever find these glow pods, they actually store things. Pretty cool. And let's see. Eat gravel. If you ever see these blue shiny things right here, you don't really want to touch them. They hurt. Need 21 off. I mean, I have a lot of health. 170. Now, I've seen other videos where people put their armor in these slots. What all this is vanity. See, that's what you're actually wearing. If you can kind of look really close, there's an eyeball there. It just changes your appearance. A jetpack, whatever, anything on your back. You can get wings, whatever. Okay, let's see. See what else I have. No. Text. This one, Energy Dash. It's the first one, basic one. Just dash around. This one, you can double jump, in a sense. I don't know if you go twice as high, but if you're falling from a really high distance, like up here, if I do this right, you can slow yourself down and not take damage. Okay, so, what this is, I put a garden here, and I thought it needed water, so I'd close this off and have water build up here and then let it all in, and later on let it all out and drain out, which is another good thing to know. If you take out the background like this, see how there's water here? Now it's gone. It drains out from there. You know, this water is here, and watch. Now it drains out to that point. Or not, because it broke off there too. I just messed up my well. That's actually in the background. A lot of this stuff I stole from a laboratory. Killed everyone in it, took everything. Because that's the kind of guy I am. Kill things. Fun. Now what's interesting is I found these swords. So, you know, this one says it has fire damage to it, which it does. These guys are a little weak, so not really going to do much. This one has poison. Now, swinging with the primary, it doesn't shoot anything on either one. I mean, if you're in a dark cave, like right here, you have fire, you can use it for a quick light. If you have a really fast weapon, it's really useful. Now I'm going to right click this, make it my secondary, which is right clicking for attacks. Now I'm throwing things, which I don't understand because it's supposed to only be fire. Well, now that's electricity. I don't understand why it does that, but now this one's fire. Now if I put them both on, I have two fire weapons. You do more damage if you can swing both of them at the same time, but if you can alternate them, you can keep your enemies off of you more effectively. Yeah, all these guys are too weak. I'm in the gamma sector. The way to get those guys, especially with melees, have a thrower if you have one. If you find a gun early on, great. It's even better. Try and find a bird. Oh, I hate these guys. And what's cool about the elemental throwing like this is it doesn't take energy at all. So if you're dueling like this, like I am, you can shoot, which the gun takes energy, but the sword does not. So the sword can just keep going the whole time, never run out. Do a lot of damage. And keep your enemies at bay. Let's see. Oh. On to my next thing. If you're stuck in a hole, but still above ground type deal for the background, like now it's safe to say I can't jump out of here. Now, break the background. This pops up. See how it disappears when the background is covered, but when the background is open, I can show you. Get a torch, move this over. You can see the background pretty well. Black abyss in the background there. Then you can teleport from there. This is my setup. Put a whole shelf up there, put all my chests up there. These are actually better, these small ones, because they're 16s. These are also 16s, which I don't understand. They should be 32 or something like that. They're twice as big. But yeah, that's a good idea. Have all kinds of chests up here. That way you can just store everything you find, you know. I have a lot of things I can make. What I found out is when you start making your copper chest piece and greaves and helmet, eventually later on you're going to get the soldier, no, where is it? Knaves. And you trade in your copper for the knaves. Same thing for the gold, goes to knight, and silver goes to soldiers. There are some items like matter blocks. You have to find matter spawners, and you can't mine for this. You have to actually find a laboratory or a building or something that has one in it. And you only get like 11, 12 maybe out of the spawner. So let's see. Fuel is wood. You can use wood. I'm not going to use wood. Right clicking, keep splitting it all the way down to 1. Okay. Put that in there. Now this will probably not change. Yeah. Well, they fixed that. It no longer takes wood. And you shift click, it'll move everything to the designated area. You can put all that in there. It all only uses coal, apparently, now. And every coal, one piece of coal puts 2 up here. See how that works? That just added 4. You just fuel it, and it adds to it. Eventually you're going to get a lot of stuff all the time. Oh, and you want to hold on to at least 1 stack of 1,000 blocks eventually. And this is why. You can make bridges. You can also make, hold on, let me get rid of this guy. He's going to attack me otherwise. Build up like this, where you can still run around it. Then you can make platforms. This is really helpful when you're trying to go up a straight up wall. You can just keep platforming all the way up. Very useful, very effective. This is another thing, these little platforms here are useful. They can save your life, and they can also kill you if you hit them too hard. Oh, can't remember what else I was trying to cover on this video. I mean, you'll find instruments all over the place. There, I can get the harp out. Let's do one that everyone knows. You get all kinds of instruments like bass guitars and electric guitars, everything, you know. I've found like 8 or 9 by now, but they're just little fun things to play with. See, I have all these chests, and every one of them has something in it. Even this is full. See how this has 15 here and I have 3 here? If you shift click, it'll automatically stack it up. Shift click there, it'll put them all back into your inventory. If you find chests like this, chances are you'll find legendary weapons like this one. That one's a low level tier 1. You might find, you know, various other things like smaller weapons, possibly diamonds, whatever. I think they're really cool. I always pick them up. Warp to the planet that I'm on, which is basically Gamma. Like I said, these guys are a little bit harder to kill. See, I double click there. Okay. Did double hit. So if I go and attack single, see, that didn't really do all that much damage. That one did 51. See how much damage they do to me? And I have 55 armor. So yeah, it gets harder. That's why you want those regen stim packs at all times, so you can always just continue to heal. Especially when you're really far down in dungeons. It really helps. And I think that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching.